All right, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we got stunning news. The Nuggets are firing Michael Malone. For what reason, I'm not sure. They also fired their GM, Calvin Booth. A lot of stuff going on in Denver. I want to talk all about it here in today's video. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Getting closer and closer as the days go on. So all support on our channel. Be very much appreciated. Look to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get right to it. So we just got crazy breaking news this morning from Shams, and then Chris Haynes also helping out reporting this, that the Nuggets dismissed Mike Malone in a meeting this morning. And a little bit while later, they also relieved Calvin Booth, the GM of the Nuggets, of their duties. Both coming out of nowhere, and we only have about, what, 3 or 4 games? How many games Nuggets have left in the year? Like three games left in the year, and they fire their head coach. And not just any head coach. The head coach that is the most winningest coach, maybe the greatest coach in Denver Nugget history. A coach that just won an NBA championship 2 years ago. And about maybe a 50-win team firing their coach going into the playoffs, which they're for sure going to be in the playoffs. Just an insane move. We saw something similar happen a couple weeks ago where Taylor Jenkins got fired earlier this month, about a week or two ago. And now the Nuggets do it with Michael Malone. This is obviously of a way different tier, though. You know, Taylor Jenkins, really good coach, obviously for the Grizzlies, all that stuff. But this is Michael Malone. This is the guy that, again, the most winningest coach in this team's history. The coach that brought this team to its first championship just 2 years ago, 2023. They won a championship with Michael Malone. And last year, they were a blown fourth quarter lead away from going back to the conference finals the next year, potentially winning that series and going to the NBA and competing for another NBA championship. So, just insane. To think to fire Michael Malone 3 games before the playoffs start, insane. Like, I don't know what this new thing now is in the NBA, where teams are just like, you know what, we got a week left in the year. Let's fire our coach. You know, the Nuggets are losing. They won a 4-game losing streak, lost some tough ones. Jokic has been averaging like 100 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists for the past week, and still can't win games. I understand that, but that's also been the whole season. So why wait till right now when you're in the midst of a playoff hunt too, where they're only a half game above the Clippers, the Warriors, the Timberwolves, the Grizzlies, a game and a half behind the Lakers. Like, they're in this midst of this crazy playoff race in the Western Conference, and you fire your head coach that has been around there for what, 9, 10 years? Mike Malone's been there. Like, it's just mind blowing to me that the owner sat back, looked at this team, and thought, you know what, we got to get Mike Malone out of here on April 8th. Where again, you have 3 games left in the year. By this time next week, you're gonna be in your first round matchup. Yeah, yeah, those are me. Yeah, about this time next week, you're gonna be in your first round matchup. A game or two, like what, a game or two in. Like, it is insane to me that's how the Nugget. That's what the Nuggets thought. The Nuggets thought the best direction going forward, looking at everything, is we fire Michael Malone. Now we don't have the full story yet. It just happened about like what, maybe an hour-ish, a half ago as I'm recording this. So maybe something bigger happened. Maybe a player, Yoke. I don't know. I don't know. We don't know the full story. We probably never know the full story. But it's mind blowing to me. Like, I don't know why. Why do the Nuggets owner think that this is the right move right now? Like, Mike Malone was probably one of the best things you kind of could rely on besides Jokic. It's Michael Malone. He's been there for literally for all of it. And thinking that now is the time, like, if they wanted to do it in the off season, that still would have been questionable. But at least it's maybe a little bit more. The timing of it is just the weirdest thing. Like, why, with like similar with the Grizzlies, why do the teams think that right before a playoff series, right before the playoffs start, is your best time to fire a head coach? Why? Like, I just do not understand it. They also let go of their GM, Calvin Booth, who Chris Haynes reported later that, he was on an expiring contract and they couldn't come to an agreement. So that one looks a little bit more logical. But again, why do it right now when you're 3 games away from a playoffs spot? I don't really know. and he hasn't really done the best job in terms of trying to help build his team around Jokic. But also the second apron really messed up the Nuggets in terms of they can't really don't have any wiggle room, you know. But so like cleaning house 3 days before the playoffs is insane. Like I just don't understand how the Nuggets can look at that and think this is a good move for them and for their future. You know, it's basically kind of them saying, you know what, this year we're not gonna do it. When I've said it so long, and many people have said it, the Nuggets, they might not have the best role players, the best team, anything like that, but they have the best player in the world in Nikola Jokic. And when you have the best player in the world, they're gonna have a chance in every game in every series. Are they gonna win a championship? Probably not, but they have a better chance than a lot of other teams because you have the best player and having one of the better coaches. Michael Malone is probably a top 5 coach in the NBA, I would say, somewhere in that range. It's insane. Like I don't like this for Denver. Michael Malone specifically. Calvin Booth, maybe I can give you a little bit. You can talk me into it. Yeah, whatever. Firing Michael Malone right now is crazy to me. Like I still can't really wrap my head around you thinking that this is the right idea. Like I don't know. And then who you're going to replace Michael Malone with? I don't really know. It's just I don't know, man. Are we seeing the implosion of the Denver Nuggets right now? Like, and I just saw right before I started recording, I was on Twitter, and I saw someone say this is very eerily similar to the Milwaukee Bucks situation that happened. The Bucks win a championship. All right, next year they had a tough loss in the second round. Then the year after that, right? I think it went 2021. Yeah, 2021 they won a championship. 2022 they lose to the Boston Celtics in Game 7 of the second round without Chris Middleton. 2023 they have a stunning first round loss. Then they fire Mike Budenholzer. They go trade for Dame and they make all these crazy moves and kind of just say, okay, we gotta just make something happen. And now the Bucks are kind of in a weird situation, you know. For the Nuggets, it's looking like maybe they're going down a similar path. And I'm like, dang, that might be right. 2023 win championship. Last year, a loss in the second round, you know, to Minnesota where they blew a lead in the fourth quarter of Game 7. This year, things were looking not great, but again, you have Nikola Jokic on your team, and you're 3 days before like they waited till after the series. They fired Mike Budenholzer right away. Like we're not even in the playoffs yet, and you're letting Mike Malone go. And Mike Budenholzer are different level. Mike Budenholzer had been there. He built this team. He brought this team from being a solid team, a solid up and coming Bucks team, to a really good regular season Bucks team, and went through their trials and tribulations, and eventually won a championship. Michael Malone has been there when he was there when Emmanuel Mudiay was their starting point guard. When Emmanuel Mudiay was the guy that they thought was going to be the future of this Nuggets team. Jamal Murray was like a rookie or second year player. He was there for them. He was there for when Nurkic was around, when Emmanuel Mudiay was there, Gary Harrison. He was there for those times. And built up to see Nikola Jokic become an MVP, to see Jamal Murray do his thing, to get Michael Porter Jr., trade for Aaron Gordon, get Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, do all these crazy things, and then win a championship finally. And then last year, you had a little bit of a, oh man, like we lost that one, you know? And this year wasn't as great as the last 2 years, but you still have Jokic, and you still might be a 50-win team in the Western Conference and have a chance to make it far in the playoffs with how crazy and close the West is. You know, like who knows who's going to win these matchups. And firing him right now, 3 games before the playoffs start, I just don't know, man. I just don't understand the move, man. I don't. Maybe if more comes out, maybe we can get a better understanding and clearing of what the Nuggets thinking in their head. But I don't like it at all, man. I really don't. I do not like this move at all. I don't know how the Nuggets really come back from this. Is this just a start, and more things gonna start happening for the Nuggets in this offseason? Are we gonna see some trades, Jamal Murray, MPJ trades? Like, well, this opens the door for a lot of different things for Denver. If they're willing to make a change like this at this point, if they lose in the first round or another second round exit this year, who knows what the summer looks like? If this is what the Nuggets are thinking in their heads, and if they're bringing in a new GM, he's definitely gonna try to make the situation like some situation happen and get this team better. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Me personally, I don't understand this move right now. I don't. But you guys can be here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn notifications, do also like that. I'd really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. And once again, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So all support our channel. Very much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.